Hey everyone, Rose here, and it's dragon time. Since I've been doing a whole bunch of 3D stuff lately, I figured it was time for a painting again. And what else to paint but a dragon? For this painting, I used Krita 5, which is currently still an alpha. I'll put a link to where you can get that in the description below. And this version of Krita has a feature that allows you to record time lapses internally. That means it doesn't record all the UI and the zooming and all that stuff. So that's what I used for this painting. Let me know in the comments below if you prefer this kind of time lapse that's just the painting itself and nothing else, or if you prefer being able to see the UI and sort of the brushes I'm using and all that stuff. Anyway, that's been enough preamble from me. Have some music, and on to the time lapse. And here's the finished dragon, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I've been wanting to paint this motif for quite a while, like a dragon sticking out their head into the first light from the rising sun. In fact, that was actually the original idea for this dragon painting I did 2-ish years ago, but I just didn't quite have the skill and understanding of lighting and values and all that to just get it to work. But now I do, and that's really cool. Anyway, like I mentioned earlier, feel free to let me know in the comments below whether you like this kind of time-lapse or you prefer the old ones where I just recorded my whole screen. I think I personally prefer this kind of time-lapse. It creates some quite large files on my computer, but it's a bit nicer to watch in my opinion, and it's a bit less work because I don't have to have extra software on and I don't have to keep remembering to record and all that. That being said, it does make parts of my process a bit harder to see, like how my layers are looking and when I'm using like selection and transform tools. And I can see it being quite difficult to do a voiceover for if I want to explain parts of what I'm doing. If you want to mess around with recording your process as well, I've put a link to Krita 5 in the description below. I've also linked the brushes I used for this video. They're from a bundle called Concept Art and Illustrations by an artist called Piteo. I think that's how it's pronounced, I'm sorry if it's wrong. And they're the ones I use for most of my paintings, but especially for this one, so definitely go give them a look-see, they're really nice. With all that being said, that's been all from me for today. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe and do all that YouTube stuff. And maybe take a look down in the description. I have some of my other social media linked there, along with all the things I mentioned earlier, as well as the Discord server if you want to hang out and chat, or maybe share some of your own art and get some advice or critique. With all that being said, I hope you guys have a nice week, and see you all next time.